What's good? What's good? Welcome to Epic Entertainment Critics. I'm Antoine.
And I'm still James.
And we bring you breaking news. We are now the guys come to for your source of comic entertainment. But Flash is on indefinite hold, and Ezra Miller has been fired from WB. Now I don't know exactly what they're gonna do with that new movie, The Flash. And do you remember on the what's the name of that the DC thing
fandom?
Yeah, the DC fandom when Ezra Miller kind of like showed up was like, yeah, we ain't did this, we ain't shot that. So remember when he showed up with a blouse on?
And he seemed like he was drunk.
Yeah, I know.
So we were gonna show you a trailer for the movie, but we don't have one because we haven't done anything yet. But we did make a little something just for you.
But no, he said it like two things. Like, we were gonna do this, but we ain't got this. We was gonna show this, but we ain't got that. And we would show this, but we didn't shoot that. Yeah. It's like I'm looking like, why are you here?
Like, you know what? I feel like they told him to just like read some lines. He came in drunk and he just said some stuff. Like, so
with a blouse on.
So we were gonna show you that, but we didn't do it, so we can't do that. And we wanted to show you what we're doing with this, but we ain't got it, so we're not doing that. But we do have a little something. It's not really finished, but we're gonna show you anyways. So.
My question is, did they get enough shot to just remove him from the movie completely? Because this was going to happen. Okay, so Flash is not even coming out in 2023.
Yeah, and
I could see the writing on the wall now why they didn't shoot this, shoot that.
Because
I think they was already thinking about.
Because he all that stuff was already coming out about him being wild, him choking the fan.
He just not got arrested again.
And so it's like
recently.
Up until now, no one's pressed charges, so they've been waiting to see if he's gonna go over the line. And now that he has,
I wish I had the video right up, but when he choked out the lady, I remember them talking about that, and I was like, how did he get in trouble for that?
And I remember I heard a few people say, "Oh, he was just playing," and then I saw the video that he was not playing.
He started choking her, and she fell down, and he kept choking her down to the ground, like he was trying to kill her.
At first, okay, maybe he was joking, but then once she's on the ground and they're having to pull him off of her, nah, that dude meant that.
And she must have fell down oh, he's joking, and why is he squeezing so tight?
Ezra Miller almost caught a body that day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's the deal, man. But first off, quick question: do you how you like his Flash?
I don't. I've been very vocal about this since the first time I saw him in the trailer. I don't like him as Barry Allen. I wouldn't like him as Wally West. I might be able to stomach him as Bart Allen, but
yeah,
there's no Barry in him.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When I first seen it, was like we accepted it because it was just we couldn't do nothing about it. It's what we got. But I never liked his Flash either. Because first off, Barry Allen's nothing like the way Ezra Miller's playing it. And like you said, and I was like, okay, well, I guess they need a comic relief for Justice League because none of those characters funny, right?
Right.
Superman's not funny, definitely. Batman's definitely not funny. What's his name? Cyborg. Not funny. Because he got a tragic story. Yeah. Wonder Woman's
and some of that I will say is on Zack Snyder because that's his bread and butter is tragic,
Yeah.
And somber heroes.
So they needed to get a funny guy in there.
And they just said, well, the Flash is funny.
Yeah. The Wally's funny, but not funny. Barry. But we just make him
Barry is good natured.
We could just
funny.
Blend him. We can blend him. And yeah, it never worked for me.
Yeah.
But I was cool. I'll take it. But he also messed me up with his running style. And I hope the next guy do not run like that.
Because like I get the idea behind that running style. It just looks terrible. They were trying to say since Flash is running that fast, he technically, and because of the way the Speed Force order works, he wouldn't have any friction. So it wouldn't be so much like he's running. It would be more like a speed skater. He would be sliding rather than stepping. But that looks terrible. And it shouldn't have taken too long to realize that. It do
look like a form of maybe a skater.
Yeah. But
not a runner, though.
Yeah, but it looks terrible. And it clearly looks terrible.
Yeah, I know. I hope they retcon that.
Yeah. And so we're hearing they're going to be doing substantial reshoots, possibly up to and including completely editing him out.
Right, that's what I was saying. That's what I was about to get at. How you think they can handle that?
Well, so
it depends on how much they got shot.
It depends on how much they got shot, because we do have at least 2 versions of their Barry Allen in this movie.
Yeah.
So that would mean, would we be editing out, like we'd have to roto out 2 different performances.
Yeah.
And drop in 2 respective performances from a new actor, or are we just going to end it with saying the consequence of the movie is that Barry Allen has changed his own past, so he's a different guy now?
Yeah,
I
feel like they knew this was going to happen. I feel like they knew they was going to do this, and they didn't shoot that much with him because of that. And I feel like that was him kind of complaining when he went to DC fandom.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't shoot nothing. Like, why didn't shoot nothing yet? We should have shot this. So he was kind of complaining, and then they was like, yeah, because we getting ready for the worst. Now, they might have was going to, if he stayed out of trouble, was going to finish that. Yeah. But I think they gave themselves kind of an out.
Because they did have enough time to finish this movie before the release date.
Yeah, it's like it's been delayed so much. Like, it's like, what's the problem? The problem is they don't know if they want to keep this guy. Yeah. But they already got him on the contract.
How come we haven't finished the movie? Because you.
So I wonder, because his behavior, will he void his contract?
Possibly, because a lot of these studios, they do have like pretty extensive code of conduct clauses in these contracts.
Right, because like that's what I was thinking. Like a lot of times, when they decide to change their mind or whatever, or because you ain't popular or whatever, they still got to pay you.
Yeah.
But when you do stupid stuff like that, they might not have to pay you.
I mean, and if he's this unstable in general, what kind of stuff are they doing on set? Right? So we've heard about the stuff that Ezra Miller gets up to in front of fans. Now we're hearing about him breaking into somebody's hotel room.
Yeah, something. I know where he just got arrested.
Yeah, so like he
so it's been happening a lot. Didn't you say how many times?
In this past month, he's been he's had upwards of 10 police complaints.
Oh, okay, complaints
against him, and he is being taken to trial.
Right, he's going to trial like this month.
And
they feel like he's gonna be found guilty. So whatever he's getting accused of, they know he did.
So it's like this,
and he ain't gonna get out of it.
Because what I read, he busted in on some couple. They filed a restraining order on him.
Hey man, Ezra Miller don't play that stuff, because the way he talked to that girl, the way he talked to that lady at that, you said it was a anime convention.
Because
he had on a Full Metal Alchemist jacket. Because I saw him, I'm like, why he got that long red coat on?
So he was at a convention, like he wasn't a guest. He went to a convention. As like,
I wonder what that lady said to her. No, bitch, it ain't like that. It's like this. Choking her ass.
Don't you know how to choke people? You do it like this. So they choked out this lady, and then now we've got this situation, and so charges have been filed, and that's going to trial on the 15th, I think. It don't matter. He's out of there. But he's done. So they have basically all but said we're getting a new Flash. Right. I'm not even concerned.
The question is the movie gonna be the same, or are they just gonna just scrap that and do a whole nother movie?
Because I'm thinking we have to get a whole new movie. Cause
that's right. I agree with that.
One of the things we heard was they might pull what Zack Snyder did on Army of the Dead and just roto out the problematic actor, and plug in a performance from a new actor.
Yeah.
Just reshoot all of those scenes with somebody else. But this is our main character. who gave 2 performances for this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So if they shot enough of that movie, then they might just have to reshoot a whole new movie.
Yeah,
it might not be worth the trouble of trying to roto in the new actor. They might just
That's what I'm saying.
They might just have to do a whole
just
new
start
movie.
over with a whole new movie. I mean, not to mention the universe is like on life support.
Yeah,
like,
and then
the
what
Snyderverse is on life support.
And then
it's
what
like,
does that mean for
this pretty much kill the Snyderverse?
And so then what does that mean for the performances for our actors that played Superwoman and our 2 Batmans who are supposed to show up here?
Superwoman.
Yeah.
From what?
The chick that's supposed to be playing Superwoman in this.
Oh, that's in this? That was going to be in that movie?
That's the black-haired chick. She's not Supergirl, she's Superwoman.
From what now? She was going to be in the Flash movie?
Yeah, this is her introduction.
What black-haired chick?
You don't remember that? Like, she's supposed to be playing like a female Superman. Like, I don't know if they're doing like a female version of Superman or if they're doing Lois Lane with superpowers, but this is Superwoman, so...
Oh wow! Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the dark-haired chick with the Superman outfit with the S on her chest.
I didn't see that.
You don't remember that?
What was that in the trailer?
They showed some pictures of her, and there was a big thing when they cast her.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, we don't know exactly what they're gonna do, and then they have this Batman thing, and then Michael Keaton already said, "Look, man, y'all can't get y'all stuff together. I come in for do these little shoots, and I move it on to something else."
Where is she supposed to be?
And you know that from the Morbius movie because he didn't come back for that other end credit scene. It's like, I ain't coming back for this stuff. You know, I do this. Y'all can't get y'all stuff together. That is on y'all. But I don't know, man. I'm a little happy. This is not happy that this is going through this. I'm good with Ezra Miller being replaced because, like we said, I wasn't crazy about it. Now, moving forward, what does it mean? Forget that. Moving forward, what does this mean?
Yeah, I think basically, and this is just like, again, it depends on how this gets handled down the line, but this may just be the death knell of this whole DCEU.
The Zack Snyder's DCEU.
Well, the Snyderverse, certainly. And also, this might be the end of us seeing these DC movies in this way, like them trying to go for this big picture
this is kind of sad. How did it go so wrong?
You know what? Picking the wrong people, and
I don't even say that, man, because, well, yeah, that, but it started
like,
off with an idea, and it's like you just follow through with your idea.
But that's the thing. Every time they get started on something, they fuck it up, right?
And they always try to course correct and make it worse.
Yeah, and so
every time.
Wonder Woman came out and it was great. All right, Man of Steel for whatever issue.
Man of Steel, BVS, Wonder Woman. Was it Shazam?
Shazam.
And then Justice League.
Yeah.
Was that the order?
I think that's how it went.
Point is, if you would have just stayed to your universe, and the fans gonna have problems. Yes,
they're always going to have
right. I know they said the same shit about Marvel when it first came out, and they kept going, and it just got better. You just find out what you need to improve, and you improve it.
And so then we get through everything, right? And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, we were gonna do this, but we've decided to go in a different direction. Why?
Because fans said they didn't like it.
It's always a knee-jerk reaction. It's not thought out.
It all started after the BVS. The BVS was they put all their money on BVS.
Yeah.
And the fact that BVS got a bad reception, that made them just try to course correct everything.
And I think if things had worked out better for Zack Snyder during the making
all because of this, because Batman used a gun.
Well, if things had worked out better
for
Zack Snyder during the making of Justice League, and he hadn't had to back out, right? And he had just finished that movie the way he was going to make it.
Yeah.
The chips would have landed where they may, and we would have just keep going with that. But they saw an opportunity to go ahead and immediately course correct during production.
Yeah.
So we get Joss Whedon's Justice League.
Yeah.
And that was what it was.
So, and Ezra Miller had some real crappy scenes on there.
Yeah.
Where I was like,
playing with the hot dogs.
Well, that was actually from the what's name?
I know, but
Snyder version.
Like,
but I'm talking about all this the jokes that didn't work.
Landing in Wonder Woman's tits.
Yeah, that and running around the Batcave or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I just feel like if they just stuck with what they were doing, I think stuff like that, folks, especially when the version of comic book movies we've gotten used to is Marvel, right?
Yeah.
You have to make people appreciate a different version of that medium.
That's what this was.
It was. It was
like kind of a darker version.
Yeah.
And everybody, it's too dark. It's too dark. It's not funny.
And the thing is, no matter what you do, if you go dark, they're gonna say it's too dark. If you go funny, they're gonna say it's too funny.
See, the thing is, they try to change the tone to meet the fan expectations, and you listen to just a certain amount of fans, not everybody.
Like, and again,
it's the loudest fans.
The loudest fans, and those are always going to be the same people, and they're never going to like what you're doing. So you have to make your movie, whatever that looks like. Make your movie, and if you're genuine about it, you're making the movie you feel this needs to be. Eventually, it will be appreciated by the right people. Sometimes that means you don't get the box office you're looking for. But there is no way you lose on a movie with Batman and Superman in it. You're not going to.
Well, they made $800 million.
Yeah.
They wanted to make $1 billion.
Yeah.
So
it's like you're not going to make what you wanted to make on it, maybe, but you're not losing.
So, moving forward, what do you suggest, or what do you think would be a good move for them to do for us replacing Ezra Miller? Like, well, who do you got anybody in mind, or what should they look like?
I mean,
or like, how should they play that role? Should it be just the same way, like the comedic kind of?
No. Now, I will say, if they want to use this as an opportunity to get their Wally West Flash in there, they can. Mm-hmm. I would even say, if you want to have minimal flack off of like reshoots and whatnot, you can use this to set up Wally West's entry as the Flash.
Yeah.
And so then you can just do that however you.
Oh, you know what they could do? Like the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yeah, they could
and
do that too.
Have Barry die and then Wally take up the mantle.
Yeah,
they could do that.
Yeah, so
but it'd be kind of hard for fans to accept somebody who just coming in like, all right, I'm the Flash now.
Yeah, I mean, like
if they would have brought him in and we knew him,
because like
we'd have been like cool. With
like
it.
I would even say like he's probably too old now because he's like.
I'll just be good with a recast, but don't get somebody who look like the old guy.
Yeah.
So you got to get somebody who look totally different. As a matter of fact, the Barry from the TV show,
Grant Gustin.
Grant Gustin remind me more of Barry than he did.
You know,
I know they don't want to mix shows and movies, but I'll be like
that, and folks keep complaining that he's not blonde.
What color is his hair? It's like light brown.
It's like
dirty blonde.
It's like light brown or dark blonde, but they want him to have like bright blonde hair. And it's like I had to sit through an explanation from somebody.
How many people got that bright blonde hair that's like popular anyway? I can't think of no actor besides Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, like most people in Hollywood that are blonde, especially dudes, like have dark blonde hair or they dye that stuff brown or whatever because it makes it easier for them to get roles.
Yeah, because it stands out if you got that bright blonde hair.
Yeah, but it's like I had someone complain about like Grant Gustin's Barry Allen, like everything's fine, but he's not blonde. Barry Allen's calm the hell. You know, it's like in Harry Potter's supposed to have green eyes. You know,
moving on from those,
but
see, that's what happened with this whole DC Warner Brothers. You listen to them.
Yeah. You
listen to those idiots more than you listen to the people that was like, well, it wasn't the best, but let's see where it goes.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about BVS, where I was like, I like the universe that started. The next one gonna be. I feel like the next one gonna be better. I trust Zack Snyder because I like his previous work. If he didn't get it right this time, I know. Let's let it play out.
And also, I do want to emphasize.
No, let's change it. Get rid of it. It's the worst movie I ever seen.
Those people, loud minority, they want Hollywood to play the page, right? I want them to play the characters.
And the problem is too, it ain't gonna get better when you say, no, this sucked. Da, da, da. If you ain't got nobody better, then shut up.
Yeah. Like, who should it be then? And those people never have an answer.
You don't have a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
You don't have a backup quarterback that's been drafted #1 that's waiting to play.
Yeah.
No. This is what you got. Let's make it work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, like, I feel like there's enough deep talent in Hollywood to find someone who can play Barry Allen, right?
Yeah. Hey, so what about, I was thinking about him, but he kind of too similar to Ezra Miller. I was like, what about Chris Pratt? But he's a little too jokey.
He's a little too
jokey.
And
that'll be right down Ezra Miller.
I think he could do it, but I don't think he would do it. Not like, I think he would do it too close to Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, if they hadn't already cast him in the DCEU, I would have said Chris Pine. Like, especially like the way he does his Peter Parker in Spider-Verse. He's the one that died.
That's who?
That's Chris Pine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's just like really like upstanding, red-blooded American, butter wouldn't melt in his mouth. Just, hey, so I'm the guy and I'm here to help.
I can't think of anybody. They could use the Javelin dude.
Oh God!
And I only say him because he got that blonde hair.
He does.
So now we can appease the complainers about the little stuff. Oh, now you got your blonde hair. But he's German.
Hello there. I am the Flash. Oh man. I don't know. But I just feel like, because this is the great thing about the Flash is it's not an overstated performance you need, right?
Yeah.
You don't need somebody who's like commanding like massive amounts of attention everywhere they go. You need the guy who does the thing.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, I'd say like whoever you would hire to be like upstanding normal cop in your procedural drama, right? That's the guy you want playing Barry Allen.
Right. And that's the thing. It's funny. I don't know why they don't use that more, because, what's the show? CIS and
CSI.
I'm sorry. CSI and all that. That given that popularity, that makes that character kind of interesting. People, instead of just seeing from a cop point of view, let's see it from a forensics expert point of view. We haven't had that before.
Yeah,
that'd be something new.
Well, like also
seeing like
this is a great opportunity to turn the superhero genre on its head too, where it's like no, the superhero thing is like that's there.
Yeah,
the reason this guy is good at what he does is because he's also like he knows
forensic.
He's a forensic tech, right?
A forensic scientist tech that's got superpowers. I ain't never seen that yet.
Right.
That'll make a good movie.
So like I think that's where they need to take this. Stop trying to follow stop trying to get the I'm a jokey superhero type thing, because that's not the character. Actually go in, explore who this character is, what they really do, and make that your movie.
Yeah, but unfortunately they're gonna stay to this flashpoint that's gonna like convolute this is their answer to the multiverse of madness, where they can open up new universes.
Stop chasing Marvel.
I know.
Just make your own movies.
If they could, if they was bold enough, just make a Flash movie and then make this multiverse stuff. But first, give us the movie just the Flash by itself. Build that character up.
Unfortunately, the path these movies has taken follows way too close to the way DC makes their comics, right? Where it's like, we're going to shake everything up. Oh, nobody liked that. Well, we're going to shake things up. Oh, people really didn't like that. Well, let's shake everything up. Back to the way it used to be. It's like, pick one.
Yeah.
Pick a direction and stick with it. If it ends naturally, it ends naturally and you're golden. But if you change up how you write comics every 5 to 10 years, if you change up how you make your movies every 3 to 6 years, no one knows what the hell you're doing, and they're no longer interested, and you wasted your audience. You wasted your window.
Yeah, so bottom line is Ezra Miller's out. The Flash would not be coming out.
Well, he's out of movies, but he might be in a jumpsuit.
He out of Hollywood. I don't see them messing with him. I don't see nobody else messing with him after this.
So he's gone from Flash Red to Prison Orange.
So he might not do no time, but whatever. But I mean,
but
Hollywood's
he's
it's probably done.
He's
in Hollywood.
done.
and I don't know if they have to pay him out. They probably did.
Like they might have just paid him out just to be done with him.
Which means that he should be good then.
Yeah. They probably paid him out just to be done with him. It's like, look, here's your money. Don't call us.
Right. So he's out. The Flash movie is not even coming out next year. So I'm not even thinking about it no more. Concentrate on other stuff. We got Shazam, Black Adam. Oh, they do got the Shazam.
They do have Shazam 2 coming out. So we got Black Adam. We got Shazam. What else do they have slated?
They got the Black Adam, Shazam, and
stuff, right?
What's that?
They canceled some stuff, didn't they?
No, they moved it back. It's one thing we forgetting about, right?
Yeah.
But they just had the Batman. We forgot.
Yeah.
So that would be 3 this year.
Yeah.
So the Batman, Black Adam, and Shazam. That's 3 this year.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah.
We don't need to keep. We don't need more than 3. God.
Yeah.
So plus Black Adam and Shazam is like the same.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they put them out like together, and I really didn't need a Shazam too, but whatever. But
they trying.
Whatever. I'm excited for that Black Adam though.
Yeah.
Excited for that Black Adam. It looked pretty good.
I mean, the Batman was way better than we expected.
Yeah. Right.
So
we'll see.
Definitely looking forward to Black Adam.
That Flash, that shit's done, man.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers, Ezra Miller wastes a lot of money and a lot of time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh.
So we'll see. We don't know how it's gonna turn out, but bottom line is he's done. We're done with that character. We're done with that Flash. So we're gonna see a whole new Flash and a whole new movie.
Yep.
And I, for one,
eventually, anyways,
think this is an amazing opportunity for them to actually retcon and do things better.
Yes.
Hopefully, they do it.
Fingers crossed, y'all.
Yeah.
Fingers
All right, y'all. We're going to be out of here. Thanks for checking out the video. If you like our content, please subscribe to the channel and then hit that bell icon so you get alerts. So anytime we post new videos or live stream, you get those alerts.
Yes, sir. And if you look down in the corner on the other side, you'll see a thumbs up. Hit that if you like what you've seen here today and you'd like us to make more stuff like this. And drop down in the comments. We want to know who you would cast as the next Flash, whether that be Barry Allen or Wally West.
Yeah. All right, we out here.
Peace.